What I'm asking is, brother.
The question is answered, brother.
Sisters, please.
The question is answered. If you accept that Allah can show Prophet Muhammad ﷺ the future, and He showed him people in hell and paradise, which we know is the future, because the judgment has not taken place yet, and nobody has gone into hell or paradise yet, so it means that He was showing him the future. End of discussion. Huh? He was shown the future. Simple.
Sisters, please.
Is it permissible for a woman to perform Hajj on her own in the company of other women without her husband accompanying her?
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "It is not befitting for any woman who believes in Allah and the last day to set out on a journey of more than 24 hours without a mahram." I think that answers the question. One companion who was going to make jihad and his wife was going to make hajj, Prophet ﷺ said, "Go and accompany your wife." So it is not permissible. It is not from the sunnah for a woman to make hajj on her own because she is exposed to harm. It is not a requirement for her to make hajj. What people are caught up in is the idea that if I don't go and make hajj, I'm going to miss out. I'm going to miss out on the reward of hajj. Guess what? 98% of the ummah never make hajj. 98% of the ummah will not make hajj in their lifetime. Figure it out. 2 million go for hajj every year. 2 million. A person lives from the time of puberty till the time of his or her death. If we average, say, around 75 years old, take away 15, we leave what? 65. 65 years. Multiply 65 times 2. What does that give us? 65 times 2. We don't have any mathematicians here? 130, meaning in 65 years, only 130 million Muslims will make hajj. How many Muslims are there in the world? 1 billion. 1 billion plus. So, did Allah prescribe hajj, wherein He has offered so great rewards, knowing that most Muslims will never be able to make hajj, and deny them the reward? Is that fair? Is that just? Allah is ahkamul hakimin. He is the most just. So it means that for the person who makes the intention for hajj, they desire the hajj, they will get the reward for the hajj. They will get possibly a greater reward than many of the people who go and make hajj, who for them hajj is a vacation, sightseeing tours, who don't go there believing in Allah, really. They go there when they're old. Why? Not because they couldn't have made hajj when they were in their 20s, they had enough money. No, because it is told to them, you don't make hajj until you get old. Why? Because hajj wipes away your sins. And you got a lot of sins yet to do. You're only 25, right? So you don't want to go make hajj and wipe it out and then you have all these years of sins coming behind you. No. Save your hajj till you get old, till you run out of steam, You can't do any more sins. Now is the time you go make Hajj. Wipe it all out. But do you think Hajj works like that? No, it doesn't. One who has lived a sinful life all their lives, he goes to make Hajj, he makes a sinful Hajj. Nobody can just turn on goodness and turn off evil like that. It doesn't work like that. This is something we have to work on. So if you are corrupt, you will go there on Hajj and be corrupt. If you are a liar and a cheat, you will go there on Hajj and be a liar. The day of judgment, a sin. So therefore, women who don't have the means to make Hajj, you have the intention for it. You have the desire for it. And Allah will reward you for that desire, possibly more than many who actually make it. So don't think that you're missing out on anything.
Here is my question, brother. What is the signification of mahar and the calculation in money value for the present time?
Mahar. What is the
Signification
significance of mahar? Significance of mahar, it is a symbol given by the man to the wife, not by the wife to the man. Right? That is dowry of the Hindus and the Christians. That's not mahar. Mahar given by the man as a symbol to the wife to indicate his preparedness to look after her. That is the significance, to demonstrate. Now, the amount that it is can vary. Whatever the woman accepts, and it is hers, not the family. You know, when it's given, the father can't take it and I'll stick it in his bank account. No, it is hers. It is for her. If she chooses to give it to her father, she can do that. If she chooses to give it back to her husband, she can do that too.
So it can be any kind of amount.
Well, Prophet ﷺ told one companion to go and find an iron ring. When he couldn't find, he didn't have anything, he said, well, just go find yourself an iron ring, give her an iron ring. And he said he couldn't even find that. He said, okay, teach her what you know of the Quran. That was his mahar.
Sisters, please.
In Salah, when a dua can be made, it's before Salam or after Salah, that is out of namaz.
Could you repeat that, please?
In a Salah, when dua can be made, before Salam, during Salam or after Salam.
Dua, calling on Allah in our own languages can be done at any point in the Salah. It is not restricted, and the most favorite point when we are closest to Allah is when we are in prostration, as according to statement of the Prophet ﷺ. So it can be done before, it can be done after, in sujood, in ruku', in any of the positions of Salah. After doing what the Prophet ﷺ taught us.
There's a practice among Muslims to recite Quran and ask Allah that its virtue reach a particular dead person. Does this have sanction in Islam?
No, it doesn't.
Thank you.
And let me answer one question which is written here by a brother who is quite old, not able to get up and ask the question himself. I don't know, he might have left already. But I will just answer his question. He said, yesterday you mentioned that the woman's voice is not aura. Why are women prohibited from leading men in prayer in the mosque? Why is the adhan not allowed by women?